Hmm. I don't know if this is the mic or... This is the mic here. Hold on. Okay. Right. This is what I'm going to do. This is like what I would do at thingy 100 mil. Okay. So I had 100 mil. Right. And these are conditions, right? Okay. Tax free. Right. In my bank account under my name and everything. Only I can spend it. So like, let's say Elon Musk came to me, right, and said this, yo, like, here's 100 mil, obviously tax free into your bank account. Obviously you can't liquidate 100 mil into your bank, right? Okay, so obviously be like, how much I can actually store in my bank account plus the rest in shares, right? And all I need to do is take these shares to go look at the bank and give the shares to the bank. Because if I get 100 million worth, if I get like 25 million worth of Bitcoin, okay, for example, and I ask for a loan of 25 million at the bank, right? Obviously, in hindsight, I won't pay that, obviously right now, but like they would look at me and say I couldn't. But obviously, if I say I've got 25 million worth of Bitcoins, they obviously know like I can pay that back if I give them 25 shares of Bitcoin, and then they will obviously liquidate that and stuff. So I'm basically paying off debt with no money. So I'm paying off debt with nothing. I think that's how it works, right? I'm pretty sure anyway. So obviously, one of the first things you'd always do when you get 100 mil is either get a new car, a new house. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, right? I'm going to get get roughly 10 grams of weed, right? Roughly, okay. And then I'm going to smoke it with my friends, okay? Because obviously, we like all my friends have got a deal, right? If one of us gets are a millionaire, right? I'm not talking about like their net worth is like 3.5 million. That's not enough, right? Okay, we're talking like mega money, like streamer money or like funny money. Like they can spend 10 grand on something and it wouldn't affect them, or they just wouldn't care. It's like funny money. So we've all made agreement. If one of us gets famous, okay, or we go get money, like we get tons of money, like 100 mil, we all have 100 mil basically. That's what I'm saying anyway. If I have 100 mil, me and my friends have 100 mil because I'm not spending 100 mil my lifetime. Okay, but I have no idea. I'm an introvert, so like 100 mil, most of it's gonna go to like a new house, gaming setup, cars, and what's it called, wardrobe. But the wardrobe would consist of like just plain ass clothes. Cars would consist of like BMW, Porsche, black SUV, and what's it called? Like I don't know, a Bugatti or something. And then that would genuinely be it. And I'd only drive them at night time because fuck in the daytime. Uh, New house. Obviously, I don't have a bigger house. So yeah, and not better gaming setup. And I'd probably spend more than money. So, but if I have my friends, then at least I can go out because more of my friends are they're not introverts, they're more extroverts, right? So yeah, so you know at least 10 grams of weed, okay, and then we're gonna find a place and we're gonna smoke it. Because even if we do get caught, right? If we get caught, like obviously we're fucked, right? But if I've got 100 mil, I can just get one lawyer, a really good fucking lawyer, and boom, that's us. Uh, but obviously, actual major big purchase. would be, what's it called? Paying off any family debt. So if anyone in my family has debt to pay, like the bank, someone is getting dealt with, so you know, pay off that. I'm a nice family person, you know, pay off my family debt. Then this is where obviously get a new house, 3x, right? You're getting that's not that's suppose that's I'll just do home, you know, but 3x, right? So obviously new home. Well, actually, it'd be more like 5x. Thing is, though, like obviously 100 mil is like a lot of money, a lot of fucking money, right? But obviously, I need to get a new house for my parents, so that's, you know, getting a house for me, my friends, because if I get 100 mil right now, okay, turn 18 in, I don't know, 5 days. So if I get, if like right now, like I'd be, I'd be looking at houses, and like on my birthday, I'd buy a new house, and then I'll just fling the wildest 18th party ever. Like obviously, it's on a Monday, but I'll pay people to take the day off, or like I'll like pay them like, yeah, I'll give you a grand if you take the day off to go to the gaff or something. I don't know, you know, but five new house, one for me, and my friends, right? And then one for my new my mum, my sisters, and mum for my dad, my aunties and stuff. So yeah. Then obviously I'm gonna do this cars, right? BMW. I think so. I don't know much about cars, right? But there's one BMW car that I see all the time, or rarely, right? It's Ford. It's you can I think I think there's like two versions of it. You get one with 4 doors or one with 2 doors, right? But I want one with 2 doors, but it has 4 seats. So it's one of the cars that you, if the, for people to come in the back, you need to step out the motor and like open the like pull the seat forward, which I don't mind having, right? Okay, I'm just never doing it. Like the person in the passenger side will need to do it all the time. So yeah, so I'd want that one, the two door one, right? Then I get a black SUV. So a black SUV, right? And that's for like me and my friends. So obviously, like, but I'm gonna make it big enough that I can. But I want to like get a custom one so I can have 5 people in the back. So like, I don't think I don't think it's an SUV thing. It's like a Hummer or some shit. Like, so it's got like obviously 3 seats in the back, but in front of but behind the passenger and front seat, there's another 2 seats like kind of parallel to each other basically. Like if you drew an L and then you drew an L next to it, that's what I'm talking about. So it can fit up to 7 people. So driver, 5 people in the back, and the passenger. So yeah, as always, right? Because this is going to come out later in my plan, right? Because when I get 100 mil, I'm not planning on staying on the radar. I'm planning on being rich and staying rich, and I'm going to get fucking famous, right? Which I wasn't doing what I would do if I got 8 billion, right, or 10 billion, right? Which is a heck of a lot, right? That's a lot of 100 mils. So that's because obviously getting rich for 100 mil is could be easy, could be easy, real easy, right? For people that if you get 100 mil when you're 16 to like I don't know 25, you can get quite fucking famous in a good while, like a year or two or a year, right? If like because not only you got the money to promote to promote all your videos, so yeah, and also even if the content creation does fail, you still have money to actually do for the rest of your life. So yeah, then obviously yeah, I don't know how to spell Porsche, so I'm just gonna do that. I think my keyboard's broken. Porsche 911 GT3 GT3 RS, right? But okay, BMW will come in a grey colour, right? This one grey colour is like in between light and dark grey, but it's like just in the middle, right? Then black SUV, but the Porsche is going to make a mix of white in a different type of grey. But I'm thinking just get it in two different types of grey colours that match, right? Then a Bugatti. I think it's the Chiron, but blue, because also a yellow Camaro. So the Bugatti Chiron would also be. I don't know why I'm writing this down. Like, you know, if I actually got 100 mil, if I got 100 mil right now, like I would not be doing anything. I'd be celebrating. But obviously, 100 mil. Right? Oh fuck. So Bugatti Chiron, because obviously the Transformers, the last Age of Extinction, Drift, when the Autobots is a Bugatti, but I don't know if it's a Chiron or not. So I was like, okay, go. I would love to have a car like that, right? But then I'd also get a yellow Camaro, okay? But see, somehow I could, right? If I could, not like the set versions, but see if I could have a garage, right? I seen this in GTA. Like, if I can have if I can have my own personal garage that can fit at least like 17 cars, right? Okay, bro. Do you know what I would have? I would have like, see all the cars that in the Transformers movies, right? So like all the Autobots, like Sideswipe, Jazz, Ironhide, Ratchet, Jolt, RC, the other one, thingy, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. I don't think the Sentinel Prime, because it's a fire truck. Plus, there's only one version of the fire truck actually. The fire truck I think there's like only like so many in the world, or just one that, and the only that one is the one that they use for the prop, and that'll be worth loads of money. So yeah, like all the Autobots, like I'd have them in the thing, made the garage. So yeah, things though, there's a few cars that I probably won't get is Ratchets, Hounds, and probably like Optimus Primes, because I don't know if I want the last two movie Optimus Prime one when it has like the curve, say like the boxy like truck mode, if you know what I'm on about. So yeah, but I would love to have the motors. So yeah, they're quite cool. But also, right, then going on, I would. So now that I've got cars, a new house, you know, paid off the family debt. Uh, so obviously I've got cars and house, right? All I need now is a couple of things: bitches, new clothes, some ice in my wrist or neck, and uh, so yeah, I was, I was really thinking. I was thinking to myself, right? I could get plastic surgery. I could get surgery done to make myself look immensely handsome, right? But I'm already handsome enough, right? But that's not precisely the point, right? I was like, there's no like, so I could pay for obviously plastic surgery and stuff and all that, make myself look good, but people could tell. But see, since I've got 100 mil, right, and I've got a house, one of the biggest issues with people going to the gym or gym itself, right, is going to the gym, right? And obviously the people that don't like going with other people there, they walk like going like getting up, getting ready, then leaving for the gym is annoying itself, right? But the empty person, like I would I hate walking, or I hate like getting my ass up and leaving to go to the gym. But when I get to the gym, I'm like, I'm like I'm here anyway. I can do it. 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, I'm actually having fun, or I'm actually, you know, doing shit. So um so I'd obviously get a home gym. I would get three of everything, like three bench presses, two Smithing benches and stuff. Because obviously, me and my friends will be obviously living together, so we'd obviously be hitting the gym almost every day, or if not every day. So we'd obviously we can't get one of everything, so we get at least two of everything. So if we have the same workout plan, two of us can do the like, so if there's three benches, and there's three of us working out. There's gonna be three as much weight, so there's gonna be like, let's say one bench press comes with like three 10 pound weights, obviously. So three for each side, so that's six, plus another six, 12, plus another six is 18. So yeah, obviously there'll be a, so yeah, that's why. And plus, I'd rather have a home gym, right, than own a gym. Then so when the gym is closed, I can work out then. But I can just like come from my obviously I can have a good gaming session, go downstairs, work out, come back upstairs, get high, play my Xbox, and go to sleep. And I've done a workout, played games, done something with my friends, and I'm back to sleep. So obviously not productive in some people's eyes, but in some other people's eyes, that's quite productive. Done my workout, I've you know socialised, and now I've done some personal time before and after everything, and now I'm going to sleep watching my TV show or some shit. So yeah, so obviously home gym, right? Probably the best supplements, but I'm not going to get the shit ones like the good protein powder, right? That's crazy expensive, but like it's good. It's better than most. Like obviously, let's say that there's one called fucking Gorilla Afghan shite, right? Okay, that's the best shit in the market. Then there's another one like fucking Tropical Giraffe Thunder. That is bad. But obviously the Afghan Gorilla shite is better, right? But obviously there's only one Afghan Gorilla shite that is like cheaper but more like better for you, but it just tastes really ass. So yeah, I'd rather take the ass like the one that tastes like actual dog shit, like tastes like it, but it actually is crazy good, good protein powder and everything. I'm probably the best personal trainer. So yeah, until I don't think I get a personal trainer until I know my gym routine by heart. So like and then obviously so got them. But I'll keep my contacts in case I ever want to switch my physique or switch professions or some shit. So yeah, but thank you, bingo bango. So already that's like probably nearly a mil down the drain. Personal trainer, gym, supplements, and like obviously buying it and shit. So yeah. So obviously now that I've got cars, money, house, good house, and I look handsome, right? Ripped everything, nice and ice. So I'd get. So what I would get is see the Rolex. I don't know the name is right, but I know you need to buy a Rolex first of all. And then you have to wait a certain amount of time. And then you can get this green Rolex, so this is like type of Rolex that you have to be a partner, or you have to wait a certain amount of time after buying your first one. The only way to get it is you need to buy a Rolex already. So you can buy the shittest one, you need to wait a certain amount of time to buy this better version. And apparently on eBay people buy the Rolex and sell it for like more money because it's not worth them buying like how much it would cost like for how much it cost for them plus like an extra like probably 1,000. So like if you bought a Rolex obviously for like let's say 250, you waited the time to get the new one that's worth 10 grand, right? Put it all together, right? So 10 plus 250, £10,250 plus shipping, like let's say an extra 100. So £10,100 you'll sell the Rolex for on eBay or Amazon, right? Second hand. But obviously you're not wore it, you're selling it, right? So they know that. And obviously you're gonna put like slap on like let's say another like 1,000. Since it's not worth because like obviously they could buy the watch, but it's like not worth the weight shipping and buying another watch that they won't wear, but it's only so you can get the other one. So just like yeah, I'll just buy the that green one off them for like an extra grand. But in hindsight, it'll be better than worth the weight and also everything. So I'll get that one. Oh, but I'll actually get the Rolex. I'd probably get some nice things. I wouldn't get like ones that have so many diamonds. I'd probably have a one diamond watch, right? That's iced out, and then I get like the rest like quite nice. So yeah, I'd get a couple. I get a grey suit, white suit, blue suit, brown suit, and what's it called a dark grey suit. Okay, and I've got a plan for my wardrobe. When I walk in, right? Okay, it's gonna be doors. I'm gonna walk in. All my suits are gonna be like already in like mannequins, right? So all I need to do is like take them off and put like that's it. And I'm gonna look to my left. There's gonna be all but each side's gonna have all my like shoes and everything, right? My shoes. I'm gonna look to my left. There's gonna be all my hoodies. Like I don't know. I'll show you how I experience like how I would see it, right? So boom. This is like wardrobe. Okay. I'm gonna walk in. That's a bit too big actually. That's a bit too wonky. So boom. This is uh I'll show you what I mean, right? So boom, entrance is here, right? I'll walk in, boom, boom, boom. my suits. So grey, brown, white, blue. My black suit will be there, right, in like a circle, okay. And like obviously back here will be like the loafers to go with it, and ties, obviously. And then this is what's going to happen, right? I'm going to do a cross section. So obviously, in the middle, there's gonna be like a little like sofa, like you know you go into shoe stores and they've got like you got a little sofa you sit down on and stuff, right? That's gonna be there. So I don't know how I'm gonna fit this in my house, but I hope it's like I'm gonna buy a big like house, or I'm gonna make it to my own comfort, instead of actually buying one. But if not, I'll probably try and like construct it or some shit. So yeah, so over here, right? So it's gonna be like each section's gonna be different. So boom, hoodies, jumpers, t-shirts, right? Okay, and then over here is gonna be shorts, like trousers, cargos, joggies, and then over here is gonna be things like not yeah, like cargos and shit. You know, baggy joggies, baggy jeans, like jeans, cargos and stuff. So shorts, trousers, cargos, and like yeah, then like jeans and like some other stuff, right? Okay, and obviously in here is the puffer, like the puffy, what we fucking call it, right? Like, and then you're like, okay, that's quite good, but this is something that, like, obviously see here in the middle, right? So it's something cool, okay? So I, obviously it's gonna be like kind of, it's gonna be like a seat and stuff, right? But I want like a button, okay, that can elevate it, like it elevates up. No, actually, because I realised I've done something wrong here. I've done something really wrong. Okay, actually, scrap that idea. Scrap this whole idea. Okay, so, right, walk in, suits everything. So, boom, do that. Then, we're going to do this, but that, we're going to do this too. So, I'm going to have a pretty big wardrobe, but, I've got 100 mil, may as well spudge it. Things, it just won't be all full like designer clothes. Because, like, I'm wanting to be, like, when I'm rich, I want to be like this, right? I'm gonna buy like 50 plain white t-shirts, right? I'm gonna wear them, right? And obviously we're gonna have washing stuff, but I want it like I can just like take the t-shirt off, fling it in the washing basket, Next day I don't need to worry about fucking going up and washing it. So yeah, and obviously when it does come to washing it, I've still got like 10 left to last me for a full week. I'll wash them all and stuff, but I'll probably have people cleaning for me anyway. So obviously when that's done, so yeah. So you walk in here, and obviously, as you can see, this bit up here is what we're gonna do. Puffer here, right, and then this big ass like circle, this big ass thing here, here, and then here. Right, I'm gonna do into sections, right. So over here is gonna be like bottom half stuff, right. Bingo bango. So shorts, cargos, trousers and joggies, and in jeans, okay. And then over here, t-shirts, jumpers, right? The reason on jumpers is so low, I rather wear hoodies. So then hoodies, right? And then what's it called? Turtlenecks and thingy. like quarter zips, but not but like the fancy ones. Then here will be shoes, right? Will be shoes. So obviously this will be the main bit, right? But if you walk over here, so when you walk in, you're gonna see all the suits and everything. You know, obviously we're gonna have a bit of a rug. You know, rug there, a mirror here, and then we'll have like a mirror here. You know, so mirror, mirror, rug. You sit down, put your shoes on, get ready and stuff. Suits for special occasions. But reason over here, right? What we're gonna do is, right, boom. This is where my watch is gonna be. My watch is gonna be over here, right? All my watches, right? So we're like in like a clock. Why? It's gonna be like a clock, okay? Right? And it's gonna be telling the time, okay? But each watch represents different time of the day, right? So obviously, I'm gonna like try and like color coordinate it to like if it's like a black watch, it's gonna be more over like this way. If it's more of like a bright watch, it's gonna be over this way. And obviously, like I'm gonna have like set times. Like if it's like half like 2 p.m. on a Monday, I'll wear that watch. So like whatever time I get up at, I'll wear that watch basically. And over here, right? I've not really thought that far ahead, right? So obviously I don't know, but now, right? I'll have a big, you know, in the jewelry shops how they have like the big casings. I'll have that, but it's like opened up. Okay, right. Obviously, you're telling me like obviously when if someone robs me, they're obviously gonna go for my wardrobe before anything else. Watches, shoes, jewelry, and what's it called? Tons of like nice clothing, right? But this is what we're gonna do, right? This is gonna be one of the most fortified places ever. So that's why I put it over the corner, right? And I'm gonna make it so secure that you need my fingerprint and a code, right? You need a fingerprint and a code to access to open up the watch casing because it's gonna have like a thingy, like a bulletproof casing kind of thing, like a nice protective casing that I need to put a code in, and I need to thing my thumb, like you needs my thumb or a key card that I have on me at all times, right? And same with like the chains and rings and all that over here, and I feel like to add a wee bit more like I have like a little desk here, right? Have a little desk, and in there we'll have like not a desk, like a table that has like whiskey glasses and like nice whiskey and stuff. So so yeah. So I'm getting ready for like let's say like I'm going out for like a fancy dinner or something. So walk in, boom, 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 or go suit, walk in here, get ready, walk over, look myself in the mirror, you know, go over to the watch, get a nice watch, nice ring, and nice chain. Over get a whiskey, walk back out. Obviously, we're gonna have like a nice security door here, right? So obviously, dream wardrobe right here. Okay, it's practical, looks nice, and everything. Uh, so that's what I would get. I can't remember about the wardrobe for so long. Now, uh, so got fits everything. So I got the five things. Right now, the extra ones, right? I get. Obviously, I'm going to buy. Uh, I'm not going to buy. I'm going to try and own a nightclub. Okay. The thing about it. So I've got a black. This is where the black SUV comes in, or like the Hummer, like custom SUV. SUV. So if I own a nightclub, right, own a big house, what I could generally do, right, is like on a Saturday night, I can get rid of my friends, you know, we go in the black SUV, pull up to the nightclub, right? We skip the queue. The bouncers are going like the people, the bodyguards are not like going to know me, like I'm their boss, right? So they'll let me and my friends in for free and everything, okay? And if we wanted to, right, we can pick people out like the waiting line, obviously, girls or people that actually like look like they're okay, right? And we can bring them in. Obviously, this is going to sound a bit weird, but or not, or could be a good game plan. If you own a nightclub, basically, you're guaranteed either infinite pussy or like tons of girls, because like girls waiting in line in a because girls have got more chance of getting to a nightclub than a boy does. Okay, right? So if you know the owner comes with his friends, okay, he looks good. Plus, I just want to look my friends will look good because obviously we live in the same house, so we're gonna have the same supplements, personal trainer, plus also gym, right? So we're gonna be looking quite good, obviously quite smart, because I'm also gonna give my friends at least a mil, okay? So we're gonna look good. We're gonna walk up, aura farming as usual, and then what's it called? Boom, pick girls out, done. And obviously I'm the owner, so I can just get free drinks basically. So yeah, so that's kind of it. So like, if you were a girl and it's called like the owner of the nightclub comes to you and says, "Do you want to come in with us, with your group of friends, right? With his group of friends, right? You're going to take that, yeah. You're going to get in for free basically, and obviously you'll probably get free drinks if you stay with them the whole in that nightclub for the full night. You're going to get free drinks. So not only you're saving money, you're with the owner, so you can literally like you can ask if you can put like a song on the DJ, right? Good chance you probably say no because obviously music does make some clubs and stuff. So yeah, but anywho, you're saving money. You have the owner, and a good chance the owner will be quite famous, so you could get a bit of clout. Hopefully, which my plan is, I'm going to own a nightclub, then I'm going to start a clothing brand, and then I'm going to try and get famous. So I have at least three. So even if my 100 mil do run out, I'll at least three sources of income, right? Plus, also, what the watches are an investment because obviously, let's say shit goes to shit, right? Or like, obviously investment because if I got 100 mil, I want to try and get more money. So uh, obviously the watch is like more of an investment piece, right? So yeah, and then obviously get a nightclub and a clothing brand. Obviously that's making passive income, but I'm gonna make the clothing brand like nice though. But here's something I found out. I can't remember what brand it is, right? But they made it that they don't make like they only go up to like XL or large. Like I think it's XL they'll max they go to. They'll make XXL or XX small. They make it from like extra small to extra large or small to large, right? And they've done so well, right? Because obviously it's made for like people that are not overly overweight or like overly too small. So people that like wear it like feel like oh like I've got this figure, I can wear this brand, and it looks good to me, and I'm gonna buy more, and everyone knows it looks good on them, so that's why. So yeah, so I make it like that, but obviously I'm gonna make it for I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'll make it for like poor people, right? Because obviously I do want to make money, so 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 boom, got three businesses, and if streaming or YouTube, whatever the fuck it I do, that's another one. So yeah, that's another thing I'll do, right? I get a private jet, and once I do get a famous, I want to try. If I get like a good famous, right? The fame that I would either want, right, is either the Joe Bartolozzi has either like his fame, right, or I want the fame of like I don't know, like Phase Adapt, like either the fame of Joe Bartolozzi or Phase Adapt, or it's somewhere in between there, right? But more like one of them, right? So at least I get like a good. If I'm with Joe Bartolozzi, right? Obviously he's not like Jinxie famous, but he is still, right? So yeah, so I'd do this thing like I've got a private jet. I would do what I supposed to be done, but I would do this with my friends, right? We'd all sit down, right? There'd be like 50 countries, like good countries we all want to visit, right? And we can only visit 10, right? And you visit those 10 in like a certain amount of months, right? So well, there's gonna be 10 weeks of us going to 10 different countries, right? Okay, and at the end of the 10 weeks, we need to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, right? Okay, and then what's it called? Obviously, to get more famous, get more clout, we would obviously say, right, whichever the best one is, okay, whichever the best one is, we'll go back, okay, and if obviously when we're streaming IRL streaming, we're gonna see one of our fans, so we're gonna take pictures with what's it called people, right? But if someone comes up to us and shows the picture or something, like I don't know, what somehow try and figure out a way that we can have someone that we went to that country and like spend like the full 10 holiday with them. So like, what's it called? We met this random. Let's say we went to Japan, met this random guy. He took a picture of us. He was talking. He was chill, and I was like, okay, if we see him again, or so, so we're gonna be like 10 different countries. So if we see people like, so if we see something like, if we see someone that we'd seen last time, and they have proof that they have a picture of us, right, and stuff and all that. That's not AI or anything. We spend the full week with them on holiday. On a thing, mate. So yeah, I can't really know what else to get. Like, oh, I get a log. I get a cabin and a log cabin, one in Alaska and one in like the Netherlands or some shit. So yeah, uh, my end goal, right? My end goal, if I didn't get famous or anything, my end goal would be like like from like now till like I'm maybe like 35. No, not 35. Now to like maybe like 27, 400 mil. Do what I've just said, but not get famous, and maybe start going by the nightclub, right? Okay, and then once I'm like I hit like 30, maybe 35, I move to Switzerland, right? And like I stay there basically, and then what's it called? Or everything. So like, and what's it called? And I sell the pub and brand business. Hopefully it gets big, and I'll sell it for more money, and then obviously, so yeah. I would also like to start. I would like to make a game. So yeah, that's kind of what I would do for 100 mil. So yeah, there's not really much I fucking don't know, but I was also